Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. So on the south side as the Panzer League player, we have Nero. So on the north side as the US player, we have Maxwell D. Taylor. I'll take a look at that one. I may have already downloaded it since it's a gamesreplay.org link. So once this replay is done, I'll take a look at it and then probably immediately cast it. Because that'll be a 1v1, and then probably for the rest of the night, I'll probably cast 2v2s. That's sort of my general plan. We do got some G43 Panzer Grenadiers being deployed on out. Not big surprise. Got a barracks here as well, though a little bit late. Delayed move right there. Something about no insults, please. I'm not sure. Or what's going on right there. Barracks being deploying something out. Let's see now. I always have to make a little game. Is it going to be a Jeep or Rifleman? I'm guessing Jeep this time. Am I correct? Rifleman. I don't know why. Did he only go for one engineer? Nope, he has two engineers. Kettengrad right here. We do got these Panzer Grenadiers advancing forward. Oh, and this G43 Panzer Grenadier is going deep. He is he's more of an aggressive denial stance or positioning.
We have finished construction.
One window on the side, so it's not really a great garrison to fight from. Let's find some out there. Looks like it's two windows firing right now. We got this guy here and this guy over here. The riflemen will be potentially pursued. There's some good heavy cover in this region. Over here, Panzer Grenadiers engaging at range. Engineers receiving a bit of fire. And now we do have the Jeep being deployed on out. Engineers finding some good damage there, and riflemen do get inside this garrison. This garrison is good to fight from, but no, the Panzer Grenadiers get inside it first. However, the riflemen are in pretty close range there. There are two windows on the side, but only one's firing. Looks like these two windows have opened up firing against the engineers, maybe? Is this window not a fireable window? I guess maybe not. One of the Panzer Grenadiers models do go down. Panzer Grenadiers are severely wounded. Riflemen have sustained quite a bit of damage as well, but haven't lost any models. And that Jeep now engaging the G43 at close range. And I hear thunder right now going on. It's been raining all day. And if you ever feel like the stream abruptly ends or interrupts, that may be a thunder or lightning causing a power surge. So do please keep that in mind.
Jeep has heavy contact.
Jeep has received a bit of fire right there. We do got these engineers captured this region. Panzer Grenadiers trying to get some damage on in. One guy's firing. This guy's not firing at the moment. This guy is firing. Somehow this guy's not firing. Gets the line of sight blocker with that push.
Pretty good.
Kettengrad received a bit of fire, and I hit my microphone with my hand. And deploying out some fire right there. Very nice. And still no securing of this fuel or munitions point over here. This munitions point being captured by the wounded riflemen. And that wire does get completed. Got two engineer squads in this region. Both for the one is severely wounded. Repairing up the Jeep as well.
Ready for another beating?
Rifle squad has the objective.
We are in the shit now.
Objective
Yep,
secured.
Jeep receiving a bit of fire over here. We've got the rifleman capturing the fuel point now. Another VP is being captured. We got one VP in favor of the allied player. So the Panzer League player has lost 5 tickets. How devastating. We do have another rifleman squad being deployed out. Not big surprise.
Rifle squad has the
And this squad has pushed before. This one is out of range.
ground out there.
Looks like it's a little bit in range.
Get your
2 riflemen in the squad in region. So it looks like there's now 3 riflemen, 1 Jeep, 2 engineers. This area is going to be secured. Kettengrad is still wounded, but is drawing a bit of fire. But nope, the Panzer Grenadiers are drawing fire.
Losing a sector.
Over here, we've got another Kettengrad. This has gone for 2 Kettengrads, kept a lot of points. We got what appears to be 4 Panzer Grenadiers deployed on the field.
Look sharp,
And this rifleman is severely wounded. This Panzer Grenadier, I don't know how many models it has. This one does have 3, and looks like me trying to select these guys, somehow I'm selecting the barracks. There must be I'm highlighting invisible button.
We have have territory cut off from supply.
Wait, what the hell? There's always these invisible buttons I sometimes clicks on. Yeah, there's like an invisible button right there to click open up barracks. I always know I feel like I'm going crazy, I'm hitting invisible buttons, but I do believe I am hitting invisible button right there. Yeah.
Rifle squad on point.
Yeah, there's an invisible button right there.
Losing ground out there.
I think it's because I'm playing in 4K resolution that caused a lot of issues there. Rifleman squad almost gets wiped, but we'll manage to skip on out of there. Yep, invisible button. If I click on here, then click right here. I must... Yeah, right around here, there's an invisible button. You gotta love that.
Breaks over, back to the wall.
We have a
Apart from
threat
getting
to
some
our
good damage there on the
victory point.
Kettengrad, fuel point is trying to be captured up, but we do got the suppressive fire ability there from the Panzer Grenadiers. And now we do have the engineers, flamer engineers advancing or upgraded. And now that's going to receive some automatic fire from the Jeep. And maybe pursued to death. Oh,
Ready, sir.
that was a pretty good flash. Like I said, there's a lightning storm going on.
Get it! We're taking fire here.
Not sure if you heard any of that.
It's too hot here.
And now the Jeep is engaged by close range by the G43 squad. Panzer Grenadiers engaged at long range. This 6-man squad is still suppressed. The 4-man squad is severely wounded. And now the Flaming Engineers advancing. Get some great damage on the G43 squad. And great body blocking there by the Jeep. And he did not pursue it properly. If he would have pursued that properly, he potentially got a wipe there, but he did not. Two Panzer Grenadiers here. This squad only has 2 models, but there's only 2 models of windows on that side. He will need to evacuate this area sooner rather than later. There's a lot of fire right here, and with plus the Flaming Engineers do fall back. And this Panzer Grenadier squad is a fancy force. Maybe it's a good idea he didn't fall back. But he needs to keep one of those squads out of the garrison to fight better. But still, he's going to be encircled. We got these 2 4-man squads here. We got these 2 rifleman squads. Oh, and Bar's just popped on out. And now this Panzer Grenadier squad needs to fall back. He's probably get wiped out. I'm not sure why he's staying in there. Definitely not for a 4 HQ because he just got out of the garrison both the squads. This squad, yeah, does get wiped out. No problem there. Panzer Grenadiers are advancing forward. You got pair structures built. Top Group Company, Panzer Jäger Command, likely 222 or 5 will be coming on out. And now we do have these rifleman squads, a big fall of riflemen, all 4 riflemen right there. There's your suppressive fire ability there with one of this G43 squad. Maybe a good idea. Yeah, he's focused on the lower health squad. Even though it doesn't have the weapons, it's better to Thorx back to low health squad first. And with 2 members left, it's severely wounded, does fall back in time.
Enemy unit down.
Target destroyed.
This dude does take out the Jeep there, which is important for the US player. He is relying a bit on that Jeep at the moment. We do got a trio sent here, very nice. He needs a lot of healing on some rifleman squads. And this rifleman squad does fall back. Got this engineer squad here. And great hits there on the retreating rifleman squad. Let's switch back to the US player. Did I actually ever announce to the US players? I don't think I actually said his name, so the US player's name is Maxwell D. Taylor. My apologies. The Rifleman squad receiving quite a bit of fire right there. Will need to fall back. So does the Flamer Engineer. I don't think we've heard any sort of doctrine lock-in, nor I don't think we heard about any sticky bombs being researched. But right now the 222 is severely wounded, and the bar fire can do some great damage to it. Does get the Vet 1 defense that may save it. Though he is still quite wounded, the autocannon fire itself doing some great work there. He had a bit of health to gamble with, so I don't think it's lucky, per se. But it looks like they both believe he was lucky. Now he's saying he's really lucky.
Point is ours.
We're losing them as fast as we're getting them.
Rifle squad.
Rifle squad has the objective.
Best rifleman squad captured the point. He still has, and he actually lost one of his engineers, but it looks like it was not the flamer engineer. Next station deployed on out right there. Maybe a good idea to put it right here. It's a little bit farther back, but the radius of the medics is quite large for the US player. So I think it's just a little bit too far forward. And you can't forward reinforce off of it as well. Just go a little bit safe. Have a line of sight blocker.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory.
Do
cut
right
off
here.
from
That's a
supply.
Kettengrad. And just getting reinforced back here. No additional structure at the moment. Doesn't appear to be anything being built there either. We're seeing some fire there. I don't think a sticky bomb has been researched just yet. We still just only have the barracks, no supply yard just yet. So I just see, yep, engineer supplying that supply yard now.
Operation posts report we are losing the sector.
Flame engineers do lay down landmine there. Wonder if it got spotted. There's 3 models left in the squad. Yep, there's 2 models right there. And Flame Engineer's getting some great AoE damage there. And he gets fully wiped there. The AoE damage got a quick squad wipe. Giving also the Engineers Veteran C1. We're receiving lots of automatic rifle fire. Now it's severely wounded. And that was a little bit lucky on that part. That was definitely lower right there. Now we've got an STG squad deployed on now. And medics now charging forward, trying to recover some casualties. And there goes a Flame Engineer squad getting body blocked by his own medic models. Rifleman squads do fall back, all severely wounded.
Losing ground out there.
You gotta see a bit more lightning that comes out through my closed window. So we may hear some rumbles relatively soon, and it's not going to be my stomach.
New recruits in, we're back to full strength.
Looks like the noise gator is not picking up most of that thunder, which is good. Unless I'm speaking while it's going off. Rifleman squads are a little bit wounded. He is hitting the low health squad. We're actually able to pick off multiple models quite quickly. We'll force him back relatively shortly. Actually, prone to even being wiped right now. That model is, there's 2 models left with severe, even less health now. Both on 1 hit from death. Though he does fall back, gets to save both those models there as the Panzer Grenadier squad do fall back. Panzer Grenadiers here are engaging. Rifleman squad receiving a bit of fire.
Air recon is requesting coordinates.
And we do have the airborne doctrine selected. Got a bit of munitions here, enough for a strafing run as well. Very nice. So all depends how that goes. These guys are repairing. That could be a deadly strafing run if he passes it in right now. They're pretty stacked up. And there's a strafing run there, getting a full wipe immediately. And that was a squad with an upgrade. I don't remember if it's G43s or STGs. Now there's currently 3 Panzer Grenadiers remaining. I think it was a G43 squad.
Panzer. The indomitable Hetzer tank is
And now Hetzers are going soon to be deployed on out. It costs 600 manpower, and he now has 600 manpower. He may deploy 1, or may take time to reinforce the squads first. Continues to receive quite a bit of damage right there. It does have an engine damage crit.
We are losing a munitions depot.
Fresh Panzer Grenadier has deployed out, and the fresh Hetzer has deployed out as well. Before 4 squads, he may want to go for the logistics company to get out some 4-man squad upgrades. And now he does spot the Hetzer. The Hetzer, of course, is very durable. And there's actually a tank depot deployed on out, so he's not going to just do a full man spam as airborne. He's just going to go for tank depots. A Sherman tank wouldn't be half bad, or a M10 or a Hellcat. Both are a possibility.
Attention, the enemy advances. Achtung, Hetzer tank destroyers have arrived.
Mine's been detected, and he does spot it there with the Kettengrad. Engineer's going to try to dissuade the Kettengrad from being in that region. And the 2-2, now's a good time to target that landmine. Yeah, he's targeting that landmine. If he was a little bit quicker, he potentially could have got a detonation on top of that or underneath that engineer. And one medic has got a casualty, and now that medic station is going to be under siege. We'll go and blitz on the back a little bit. Rifleman has dropped a model there, and the 2-2 sees a bit of fire. That's a Kettengrad right there. The AET Hetzer is engaging the medic station, slowly picking it apart. Over here, got the Rifleman pushing forward to the unupgraded Panzer Grenadier, but STGs are on the way. Does fall back. It's just going to take time to repair the medic station. They can repair at a pretty good rate, and the Pinto Mount will take a bit of time to deal with those engineers. He does find a landmine there. MP40s have been completed. He is going for the veteran sergeant upgrade.
Available for assignment.
He does, of course, have the support command. I think that was a note that's not directed onto his own Panzer Grenadiers. Riflemen do drop a bar there, and this Rifleman does get the veteran C2, picks up another bar there, and wipes out the G43 squad. Medics charge on forward. There's a handful of casualties here. That's a Panzer Grenadier. There's a Rifleman model there, so 2 casualties are being grabbed. The medic station is at full health, and now we do have a Hellcat deployed on the field. It still has a damaged engine, but now has his engine repaired. One medic does get got down by the autocannon fire. This medic is going to go down now. Let's see. Panzer League player, no upgrades. Another Panzer Grenadier. I do think the logistics company in getting the 4-man squad upgraded will be very useful, since he's getting out. He has gotten out 2 G40 STG squads. This one's currently unupgraded. Could leave it unupgraded so I can get Panzer Strikes to get double Panzer Strike, because he is Tank Hunter. But I am a big fan of the 4-man squad upgrade, because it increases the base damage of the squads by 33% and health by 33%. Blob, that's what he was doing this at the beginning of the game. He had all 4 Rifleman squads advancing forward in one sector. He was blobbing before the Panzer League player was blobbing. Now he's just being salty.
Painkiller here.
And additionally, he has the best anti-blobbing tool, the strafing run. So he needs to focus on munition points and get out some more strafing runs. We do have another Hellcat deployed now. I see a bit of munitions been consumed. Not by a Pinto Mount. By more landmines. That's what he's spending his munitions on.
We are losing a sector.
Objective secure. We're losing them as fast as we're getting them.
Meg does fall back with no casualty on his back. That is a Teller mine right there, not a US landmine. And now got these Rifleman squads and Engineer squads advancing forward. We still have 4 Riflemen. He can also pull out some airborne with 4 Recluse rifles as well. Observation post has been deployed on out. That is on munitions point as well. Very nice. You could try deploying one out here as well. If you really he really need to focus on his munitions points, because he has, of course, a lot of valuable off-map support. Panzer Grenadiers are engaging at long range to 2 years of support, double defense efficiency on the 2. And he's charging up for as well. There's, of course, this Teller mine here, and right there, the Teller mine's in the wrong locations. Does get a rearmor hit there. Get fully immobilized. Light TF tracks engaging. Good hits there. Destroyed engine, so very can't not move. These are focused on that Hetzer first before focusing on 222. That poses a threat to his Hellcats. And then the past light TF track, he can ignore the 222 for the time being. And now the autocannon fire is posing a threat to that Hellcat. And now the light TF track should be able to get a shot off, but no, the light TF track does fall back. He just needed one more good hit there.
Infantry squad lost.
No, so he lost one of the rifleman squads, or an engineer squad, the flavor engineer. And 222 will fall back in time. And this telemine, does pose a pretty big threat right there. Light TF track advancing forward. He's going for some crit shots there, or maybe not. Destroyed engine crit, so it gets him crawl away. He has one engineer available. And we've got now another AT Hetzer deployed out on the field. Destroys a carcass, very good. Most of the time people don't build deploys out Berkantiga, but sometimes it's a good idea just to make sure. Panzer squad may go down to the Hellcat. Does not. Does find another Hetzer here. This one is out of angle. This Hetzer needs to not advance any forward or may receive 2 rounds of fire, or 2 guns of fire. Out of control right there. Does receive a pen there as it goes down.
Enemy unit.
Main gun destroyed right there.
Forces are taking casualties.
So this Hellcat's good as dead. I don't think
Drop is now available.
we heard sticky bomb research just yet. He needs to get that sooner rather than later. There's one engineer here. If he doesn't deploy on more vehicles, he doesn't really need to worry about deploying any more repair squads. I know he's against tank hunter, so he has to be careful about teller mines, which he has not tripped over with any of them yet. But if he doesn't deploy any vehicles, they can't detonate. And Coast does deploy airdrop AT gun, very nice. Still no sticky bomb research. And those STG squad does fall back. No logistics company has been deployed out. And that sir will just fire some pot shots against the rifleman squad.
Building complete.
And we do got a landmine deployed out right there. I think the teller mine right there has been swept by the minesweeper. This mine has not been spotted just yet, and now the medics do charge on forward. Medic station has 3 casualties recovered. AT gun firing shots onto the Hellcat carcass.
Ready, rifleman.
This rifleman squad should get overrun by the STGs. We do not have a AT gun here as well. It's going to try to run away, make it decrewed. Does go for another Hellcat there. Does find the landmine there with the armored car. And the AT gun does get decrewed there. Hellcat's advancing. Rolls a miss there. This telemine's still in play. Does find a direct hit there onto the AT gun there, decrewing it immediately. Does find a shot there with the Hetzer. I see something else deployed out here. It's a Kettengrad, not a light TF track. 2 now under fire. The Hellcat poses a threat, or the Hetzer does pose a threat to the Hellcat, so he is having a bit of trouble prioritizing targets. Rifleman squad is just charging forward. I still don't believe we have sticky bomb research. That 2 rifleman squad does fall back in time. More riflemen charge on forward. Medics
Casualties being reported.
are trying to recover the casualties. Does drop a squad right there. Yeah, it looks like rifleman picked up that AT gun, and the last remaining member does get picked off there. Trafer gun does come forward, gets a kill on the repairing squad. Very nice. Hellcat charging forward, a little bit repaired. Not sure how much actually was damaged, but can withstand a shot from the Hellcat. Does he got the 2-2 right there? I think it's now one more shot from the Hetzer should take it out, and does take it out there. But I think he did get a free rifleman squad. He did get a free rifleman squad. not sure what was lucky about that. I mean, if you're rushing a Hellcat towards a Hetzer, the Hetzer's likely going to get a hit
Losing ground
rather
out
than
there.
rolling a miss. He's pushed forward the AT gun. You got a US landmine right here as well. And the rifleman squad does fall back. Two Hetzers are advancing forward, trying to get some hits over
Losing
here.
a munitions point.
What are my coordinates?
Mag station now
airdrop
receiving some
resources.
fire right there. AT gun is set on up. STG squad may try to overrun that AT gun. He will need to use the engineers to repair up that medic station. And the medic station does go down. Rolling some bounces there on the Vet 2 defense Hetzer. Now the STG squad is advancing. G43 squad, 2 levels of accuracy efficiency on hit. And the US player is going to be forcing back. AT gun is losing some models there. Some more supply drops are being brought on down. He has reinforced the AT gun, or recrewed the AT gun. Another fresh Hellcat has been pulled on out. Maybe a good idea not to pull out any more Hellcats when fighting against full Hetzer spam. Just go for more AT guns and pick them off at range, a bit more safer. He also needs to pass with the bombing run as well to hit these Hetzers heavily. Oh, mortar got a hit there. He has recruited one of the mortars, very nice. And I think he just wiped out one of those Panzer Grenadiers thanks to that mortar. We also have a mortar half-track deployed on out. He does throw out an incendiary mortar right there. He is singeing down multiple of these squads. As we got the STG squad just needs to sit there, and they let the rifleman charge forward through the fire. Does lose the AT gun right there. STG squad does fall back, but it does get fully wiped there. I still don't believe we have seen the sticky bomb research just yet. The rifleman squad will fall back in time. He will spend the rest of his manpower reinforcing him. Hellcat found a teller mine there. Very good teller mine placement. Throwing some rounds there on the decrewed AT gun. And there goes the AT gun entirely.
We're ready to move
200
in.
points left.
Just give the order.
Still
Losing
just
a
the 2
victory point.
Hetzers.
We are losing a victory
Fire
point.
from their armor!
Infantry squad lost.
He does lose the mortar. Rifleman charging forward. And yep, no sticky bombs whatsoever. He has a lot of munitions stored up. Doesn't have any good targets for the strafing run. Let's switch over the Panzer lead player. Just 2 Panzer Grenadiers here, so the bar rifleman not going to do all too much. Sure, he can overrun these Panzer Grenadiers, no problem. But the Hetzer's going to slowly pick them off. In fact, there's no sticky bombs there. He can just slowly pick off the rifleman with those Hetzers. Does get a nice squad wipe there, just down to an unupgraded Panzer Grenadier. Now listen, Telemine is still alive at full health. And the rifleman squad does capture off the point, and we got a triple capture in favor of the US player.
The enemy is attempting to seize a
He
fuel point
does
from us.
have a... No, he doesn't have a Captain Grad either. So right now, the Axis player is... The Panzer League player is severely lacking his capture game. You need to deploy out Captain... Captain Grad wouldn't be that bad for capturing. but he needs something to just sort of camp the side. If he had to, okay, first two that can help defend this point here. Does upgrade that Hetzer or that Panzer Grenadier with a G43. He's got another one being upgraded for Panzer Direct. He's fighting against infantry. He has AT Hetzers here as well with Volume Veterancy. And he knows he's fighting against airborne. Just don't get Panzer Directs. G43s or STGs would definitely be much more preferable. And there we go. Finally got a sticky bomb being thrown. He is advancing. This point is not being captured, and it is important. Right now, it's a double capture against the Axis player. And the Panzer Grenadier will need to fall back a little shortly. You're seeing a bit too much fire right now. We do have this fresh airborne AT gun deployed on out. Pushing forward unescorted. There's still an inch damage on this AT Hetzer. Both Hetzers are going to be firing. Does get direct hit there on one of those models. Hetzer coming for a bit of a flank. There's an engineer and the Vet 2 rifleman squad. Rifleman does drop a model right there. AT gun rotating on over. Does get an airborne drop there since he is a group of airborne troops and does get gunned down by the armored car. Very nice. And the AT gun does get circled and goes down. Gun damage right there, but of course that gun damage crit doesn't actually apply unless it gets recovered. And now we got the bomber run pushing on forward. Does get the 2-2 right there, but he does dodge from time. Just because a powerful bomber run doesn't mean he'll always hit. They have a power trap overall sometimes. Does recruit the AT gun there, and the other rifle squad does get wiped out by the Hetzer. Rifleman squad's pushing way forward. Damage should crit on both of them. And the AT gun does get decrewed as well. G43 squad's advancing. All they need to do is park themselves behind that carcass there and let the rifleman squad push forward. I mean, if he is traveling with Hetzers, he does have other options. He could have deployed out some airborne squads to get some reinforced rifles. He could have stopped producing Hellcats when there was too many Hetzers from one Hellcat to deal with, and deploy out other assets such as airborne AT guns. There's other things he could do. Hell, he did a good job of going around the left flank and capture the points there. Now we've got a Paracat and Grass deployed out to capture the points. He could have just not run towards the center of the map and just maintain the flanks. Because Hetzers, they don't have turrets, so they don't do well if you just start running around everywhere for the Rifleman squad. And in fact, he got such delayed deployment of sticky bombs, it prevented him from really fighting out. Just mass sticky bombs could have annihilated these AT Hetzers. Short range crit on this guy right there. Sticky bomb was thrown, or was trying to be thrown there. Okay, that may have been a bugged out sticky bomb there. And now the Rifleman squads do fall back through incendiary replay. There's a couple lucky moments, sure, but he didn't play well at all. Okay. I don't think he's reinforcing, so he may be just trying to...
Listen up, people.
Yep, he's just chatting. Oh, nope, he decides just to wait out. Jeez, he is really, really angry.
We have a secure set.
And that's the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.